Hello, dear Gemini, and welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you for being here for your general and love reading for the month of November, which is an eclipse month, so a lot of fated events are playing out. The first half of November isn't going to be easy, but we're coming out of the darkness, dear friends. So we are at the end of the challenges, so just a little bit more patience, dear Gemini. And I know it's funny how I keep telling Gemini to be patient when we know that that's not your forte. But Gemini, yeah, a lot is going on, especially with Mars retrograding in your sign. It is a very important time for you. For all of us it is, but especially for you, since Mars is retrograding in your sign and will be there till January. You've got a lot that you're dealing with and that you need to revisit and relook at. So I'll be extending this reading on love. You can get the links beneath the video through my website or through joining us on Patreon for all the extended readings for the price of purchasing one off my website. So it does pay you to join us on Patreon if you are so called to do so. All right, dear Spirit, for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and North Node in Gemini. So if you are familiar with your natal birth chart, you can look at your other planetary placements. Let's see what's going on for Gemini in the month of November. Thank you, Spirit. Gemini. What's going on in the now? Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords. Now, this is the Connolly Tarot. This Seven of Swords here says to me, don't make war, make love more so. We see that the swords are down, even though where your thought is concerned and decision making, there is this clouded judgment here. The swords have been put down. The advice from Spirit is saying, let go of those dark thoughts. Let go of the thought that someone is distrustful or that someone is sneaky. This is all about letting go of the war and moving towards making music, finding serenity and calmness. So that's what is showing up in the now. Where are you coming from in the past? The Hermit. The Hermit is Virgo energy, and of course Virgo is a mutable sister sign. So I don't know if you've been seeking the guidance or you've gone within yourself seeking the information. This is turning inwards, looking for the wisdom. Now you maybe have come to some sort of a conclusion and understanding. It's like someone's trying to take your wisdom away here. That's what we see. Either that or you're needing to share your wisdom with others. What's on your mind? Four of Pentacles. Now the Four of Pentacles in this deck shows that the two pentacles are on the floor and two up in the air. So it's like you're halfway to securing something emotionally, financially, something connected to the home. We see the Hermit here. Look at all the torch. It's like his wisdom. He's been enlightened through Spirit and he needs to share his wisdom. Share the information, share the... I don't know, this could also be someone that is guiding you, giving you the wisdom. Maybe you've been seeking information from a wise one. Could be from a tarot reader, could be from an advisor, you could be going to a psychologist for all I know, and trying to find your serenity and your calm, because I see that things are up in the air. It's like you're scattered. Your home is scattered, your emotional happiness, your finances. There's like a split here. Recent past, Ace of Cups, a possible new beginning in the past. I don't know if this cup was empty or if you're working towards a new beginning, possibly. Now, of course, Virgo does speak to work in the natural zodiac, right? Virgo is our work, it's our health, it's our emotional and physical health as well. So I don't know if you're doing something about that. I don't know if you've gone through some sort of a breakup in the past and you're seeking guidance and things are up in the air. And you may not be sharing that information with others. I mean, the Four of Pentacles is the miser, feeling unloved or trying to secure a new beginning where something that you're creating is concerned, whether it's love or something that you are working on. What is the possible outcome? We've got the Four of Wands, another four. Fours always speak to our security, emotional, physical, psychological, things connected to the home. We do see the marriage card here, but it's also, what I get here is like the work has been done from the past. I mean, I don't know why. I noticed the grapes here, and the grapes are harvested and collected, right, at the end of summer. In autumn, let's say September is a good month for, we have an abundance of grapes in the Northern Hemisphere. So I'm just wondering whether you've been working on something, you've been guided towards something here, and things are up in the air pertaining to that, and you're still turning a difficult corner, but it's like let's put our swords down and if you notice, they're not focusing on those Two of Swords, which are in the clouds, in the dark clouds, and they've put their swords down. So needing to make peace, finding peace within oneself. When the peace is from within, then it helps your outer world, your relationships, your commitment, whatever you've committed to. Now, the Four of Wands doesn't have to be only a marriage card. It can speak to you having worked towards something much more stable, even if this is connected to work. So we have a beautiful card. You end up with a beautiful card here. Now we've got the Eight of Wands, so quick changes, lots of messages, lots of fire, changes, possible messages going back and forth as well. It's like the wands fall out of just the sky. So out of the blue, you are filled with lots of information, lots of messages of desire. Cupid's love arrows, they are. So just coming from above. So pay attention to signs, synchronicities. This is like help coming from the sky god, right? From Uranus. Uranus is on this full moon, a lunar eclipse in Taurus. So expect the unexpected. These messages could speak to freedom, could speak to values, can speak to money, unexpected changes. Where something was slow and strategic and has been taking forever, then there's a sudden change of energies here with the Eight of Wands. Let's see what your Karma Dharma is. In the month of November. Now, I'll be using these cards in the Love Extended Readings. It's a new deck, and the Psychic Tarot of the Heart. I did use these in my last month's readings. And I'll be using my handwritten love cards as well. So, Gemini. What's going on for Gemini? Karma Dharma, November. November, please, Spirit. And we have Judgment. So there's going to be a moment, a critical moment, where you're going to have to make some sort of a decision. This could speak to second chances, help coming through from Spirit as well. This is like a resurrection. It is a Plutonian card where things have been dead and there's been no life in something. And this is a very karmic card indeed. Pluto. This is help coming through from Spirit. Second chances I get. Let's see with the energy oracle. And we've got 5th chakra and Archangel Gabriel, number 39, which equals a 12. 12 is the Hanging Man, so you've been waiting for help from Spirit, right? The 5th chakra is the throat chakra. Someone is being more expressful. There will be clear and concise communication. Someone is speaking or writing their truth. Where there's been misunderstandings, there will be a clearing up of the energies. So obviously there's new life here, because this is the card of resurrection, second chances and divine source help. But you're going to be called to make a decision. We see you're going to be on your mind. You're going to be scattered, right? Now, of course, November can go into December. The timing, it won't be the same for all of us. Let's take the Lenormand and see what's going on. Gemini. So we have a divine masculine here, possibly the boy next door, someone who's quite grounded, quite romantic. He's holding a red rose, which could speak to an offer of love, or just an offer in general. Now with the Hermit, he's a number 9. 9s speak to some sort of an ending. After the Hermit comes the Wheel of Fate, which brings fated changes. There's the Fox. The Fox can speak to intelligence, but can also speak to sneakiness. And the 7 of Swords, very similar. Distrust, mistrust. It's connected to the past, and because Mars is retrograding in your sign, dear Gemini, things from the past will be coming up. Maybe this is a second chance to maybe be more open and more trusting. Let's see, because the Fox is a number 14. 14 does speak to temperance. And that, again, divine timing, that there will be some sort of an understanding pertaining to this divine masculine, which I feel is not you. And there's information that's coming in with the letter. The letter can also speak to contracts. This could also be a secretive communication, love connection that you are in. This could also speak to third parties, possibly, for some of you, which can lead to some sort of a divorce or a separation. I want to take one more on the Fox. And we do have a third party here with a snake. The Serpent usually does speak to forbidden connections, third parties, another woman, right? The snake brings up Scorpio, Plutonian energies, which could speak to toxins and necessity for healing after some sort of toxicity, lack of depth and intimacy, emotional, physical. Oh, there is third parties here, my dear friends, with the mice. This can also speak to someone having psychological issues. So, and remember, the Hermit could also speak to a doctor or a psychologist, as I spoke of. I don't know if contracts are connected, contracts to a home. Because the mice does speak to disease and ill health. Possible financial loss, gossip, other parties being involved here. And it's interesting that the divine masculine turns his back to to these two energies. Both the serpent, which the serpent also speaks to desire and seduction and a craving, but also forbidden knowledge. Something that was forbidden, you were not able to know, maybe shown to you with these eclipses, with this eclipse this month. Interesting. Let's take more cards. Let's put the Eight of Wands, because we do see a lot of messages coming in. See, something you were blind to, you were not able to see. And it feels like with the Knight of Pentacles, it's been taken forever to come in. He's bringing in that Ace of Pentacles, which does make it 6 Pentacles. Looks like a meeting, something that she does not expect. From a divine masculine comes in something that's quite promising, dependable. I don't know if it's information. I don't know if it's something to do with monetary and finances, financial situation here. 6 of Pentacles would speak to more reciprocity, but also possible financial help. 6 of Pentacles would be my divorce card, where someone's needing to pay out money or some sort of a karmic payback. I don't know. You would know better than I do. What's that 7 of Swords in the now position? There's the Lovers. Gemini, this is your card. You are in between two relationships. There is a secretive relationship here. You've got head over heart decisions to make. What is the Hermit? 9 of Swords, lots of worry. 2 nines. You're at the ending of a cycle. You're needing to see the light. Now maybe you're connecting to someone spiritually, but there's a lot of worry connected to it. I mean, 9 of Swords would be more, for me, it's very much the Virgo energy. Even though it's your energy, you've been worried a lot. Possibly it's about your home. It's possibly about your home, because Virgo, dear Gemini, for Gemini rising, Virgo is your 4th house, your home. And obviously with Mars retrograding for you, there's a lot that you'll be looking at. So you're coming from a lot of worry. You're not able to sleep. You've lost your sleep. You're doing research during the night. What is the Ace of Cups about? And yes, it is about heart matters. Queen of Cups, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. She's very nurturing, loving, very motherly, very open where matters of heart are concerned. She's also very creative. What's that 8 of Wands? There's the 2 of Pentacles again. 2 of Pentacles. Needing to make a decision, things being up in the air, but the clarity will come in. The changes will come through. And there's the Queen of Wands. So Queen of Cups is water. Queen of Wands is more desire, more fire, more creative, more about that strength, you know, being a leader. She's very, very powerful. She is someone who follows her desires, right? There's 9 wands here. 9 wands. Being at the last moment of what is it that you're hoping to create. You've been through a lot. So that could also speak to your vocation as well. You do pull it off. But, you know, Queen of Wands would be more the serpent for me. If this is another person in your life. We do have a Queen of Cups, a Queen of Wands, and a water or earth sign, divine masculine here. Could have been that Knight of Pentacles that we saw as well, which could be a Virgo, could be any earth sign. But we do see a slight immaturity where the divine masculine is concerned, or an age difference. Let's look at that 4 of Pentacles. There's the 3 of Swords. There has been heartbreak. Some of you maybe have had some sort of a disappointment where your monies are concerned, something connected to the home nevertheless, or even love. Let's take one more on that 3 of Swords. And there's a lot of thought that's going into a situation here. It is connected to money. It is connected to whether I'm going to put more effort into this connection, into this partnership. It could be anything to do with business as well. I mean, this is the work card. Now, the Eight of Pentacles is someone that's fine-tuning something, right? Mastering something. It's like you've been through this before. We go from the Four of Pentacles to the Eight. You're not working so much. You're more putting in a lot of thought when you're at work, how to fix things, whether to put more effort in. And again, that's the Virgo card, the Eight of Pentacles. Let's look at the Four of Wands. We've got the materialism and the devil. Being stuck with something. We could see that this person is stuck here. Could also be stuck in a toxic marriage that you're wanting to release yourself from. Now, I don't know if this is a toxic connection or if this is just you working really hard and just going overboard where your work and financial situation is concerned. The main card is the Four of Wands, which speaks to possible positivity, right? Now, I don't know if this speaks to you working really hard to release yourself from something toxic. It could be, because it is the devil. Now, the devil also speaks to a very, like a connection, a relationship that's more sexually inclined. And this could be the decision. Some of you could be distrusting someone and that they only want to be with you because they are sexually attracted to you. This could be the misconception or the misunderstanding here. Because we've got a Queen of Cups and a Queen of Wands. She's more sexually driven. Here we've got more love, more pure love. What's beneath of the mice? And we've got a lot of depth here, emotional depth, secrecy, someone not being able to share their emotions. It's like the emotions come up to the surface here and someone's going to blow their top here and speak their truth, which will bring the change, the resurrection. Remember the fifth chakra and Archangel Gabriel. Someone could be asking for help through Archangel Gabriel so that their throat chakra could open up, because, you know, that's where we communicate from. I want to take one more on the materialism, the devil card. And we've got the Knight of Cups here. The Knight of Cups, someone is coming in quickly with an offer of love. And the High Priestess is here. So it is a third party. The High Priestess also speaks to our spiritual connection. We've got the Queen of Cups and the High Priestess, same energy. Trusting your intuition. Knight of Cups can be a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. We've got Capricorn here. Someone maybe who holds a position of power at work is emotionally immature. But we could also be talking about a Sagittarius. I mean, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, because he's got a lot of red. So he's where, remember the Knight of Cups trots in slowly, is not certain. Here we see that he's totally certain of what he wants. It's like he's taken longer than what should have taken, because he was dealing with blockages, with obligations, with, I don't know. So this could also be an offer for work, something long-term, something that could put you in a position of power here as well. So where work and vocation is concerned, this could be a new contract, yes. There could also be stiff competition here. Or someone is in a position that they need to decide with the Lovers here, obviously. I want to just take one card on the Lovers, just a bit more clarity, and then we will move on to the love reading. But I will take a message, first of all, before we go, from the Mythic Oracle, a message from the gods. What is the Lovers here, dear Spirit, on the Seven of Swords? And we've got the Four of Cups, which is an offer coming through from the angel. Nine of Wands, you're close to the end of the burden. And yes, you've been through a lot. We could see here that this person this is second chances, which is also the Judgment card. We see that he's actually focusing on this Ace of Cups, which is also here, right? Second chances here, and emotional, another 444. 444, my God, the angel number just came out of my mouth. You've got divine support. You do have divine support and protection, I do feel here. We also notice the rainbow behind this materialism. The rainbow. Look at the bigger picture and look at what is behind this fear, because the devil also speaks to fear. And we also see someone that is fearing making a commitment here, but he's coming in. I do feel that maybe someone's coming in that's hoping for a second chance with you. Oh my God, you got the same card as Aries. Zeus and the Father. This is Jupiter. You have got divine protection. All the lightning and thunder, well, all this electrical energy, which does remind me of Uranus, that is on the eclipse. And we've got the 10. Remember how I said that after the 9 comes the 10, the Wheel of Fortune, which is Jupiter? You are protected. Some of you may have a father that is above, that has transcended, and he is protecting you. Or this is someone, you've got a fine friend here, a fine person, someone that is going to take charge. I do see Zeus as the emperor for many of you. Could be someone that holds a position of power. This could also be a boss, support. So you've got quite similar messages to the Aries reading. The Father, remember Zeus also was very much about infidelity. So I don't know if you guys are letting go of someone that you share children with. We know that Zeus is the king of all gods. So this is fine protection. And this just could be someone very powerful. Now, the changes that come in are going to be unexpected. I do see great abundance. Remember that this is Jupiter. And Jupiter will be blessing you from Aries. So at the end of this year, Jupiter will re-enter Aries and then will give you a lot of support. So I'm wishing you well, dear Gemini, my dear friends. Let's continue on to the love reading. I want to thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. Thank you so much for your support. It always helps. It is free to subscribe. It is free to press on that notification bell. Much love to all of you. I will talk to you soon. Ta-da. Good luck with November. Ta-da.